Good morning. All right, we're moving on into prepping for our next progress check on AP Classroom. And so last time we discussed maybe previewing the passages prior to looking at the multiple choice in a timed setting. So that's what we've done for you. There are two different selections on this next progress check. So we're going to go ahead and look at the first one. So one of the things I mentioned here in the directions is I would like for you to look at the elements of the rhetorical situation and then be looking for the use of rhetorical strategies and choices within the text. So when you open this document, the first page is the passage itself, and it gives you a little bit of context. It's an excerpt from an article published by an American game designer in 2007. And so, because it is digital, I highly recommend that you annotate as you go and take some notes. You're always welcome to reformat the front if you need a little bit more space, but I think if you just highlight and comment as you go, or as always, I highly encourage you to print the text, which would be the first page, and actually physically write on it, as your exam will be a pen and paper test, as far as we know right now. So once you read through it, on the second page, you have this chart where you have some of the question stems from the actual progress check, and then you also have a list of the skills that they are testing. So what we'd like for you to do is actually answer the questions. Remember, we do need to read the text first, otherwise we're going to miss a lot of the different distractors that they're going to put in the answer choices. But let's focus on being able to actually answer the question first. And then on the right-hand side, what skill is this question evaluating? So, for example, number one, in the first sentence of the passage, what is a possible reason why the author refers to antisocial gamers? And so you have an argument that demonstrates understanding of an audience's beliefs, or explain claims and evidence within an argument, or an overarching thesis. So obviously it's not going to be claims and evidence. Number one, the location of the sentence, right? It's the first sentence of the passage. But number two, it's not embedded within, an actual body paragraph where you're justifying a claim and providing evidence. So it's obviously going to be either A or C here in terms of the skill. Now, it also tells you once you've identified the skill that you do need to explain your reasoning. So depending upon whatever A or C is, you need to discuss that. And if you're not sure really how it, applies to that particular skill, you can always discuss why it doesn't pertain to the other two, because that works as well, and that does show your knowledge in terms of these three different skills that this particular text is testing. Okay, so this needs to be done by 11:59 p.m. tonight. There are not very many questions on it. This is the only thing I'm having you do today. And it is due in Schoology, not in Turnitin.com. You will see the second text tomorrow, and you will complete your AP progress check on Monday via AP Classroom. So just prepare for that, and that is coming. Your current events assignment should have been submitted last night at midnight. And I'm going to continue on with your timed writing scores in Turnitin.com. So please be checking your assigned conference days. Those of you that need to reschedule, I cannot guarantee a time. We'll get to it when we get to it. If anything, we could always pick it back up next week on your scheduled day. Remember, I have over 100 juniors, which is over 100 essays and conferences to manage. So I appreciate your understanding with that respect. All right, so that's it for today. Make sure you head on to Zoom so we could talk through the text, and you can ask me any questions that you may have. All right, folks, we'll see you later. Take care.